All right, welcome everyone. My name is Philip Ahn. I work for SAP. I'm responsible for the SAP HANA product marketing. And today I'm going to walk you through what is SAP HANA and what we're going to be talking about today, as well as this whole week at Sapphire. So as you all know, or if you haven't known by now, SAP HANA is SAP's in-memory database data platform, right? And we launched it in 2010, right? And this really revolutionized the data management space. Why? It was the first database platform that was purely in memory. That means data was stored natively in memory, not to disk, and then later copied to memory. That means you have one copy of your data, so you're not duplicating data, moving it constantly. All of that allows you to run analytics on live transactional data. So imagine you're running a CRM or ERP process, that data about what that customer wants to buy. You want to run analytics to find out how much do they want, when do they need it. Rather than waiting for a data warehouse to copy that data overnight into a data mart, so that you can report one day late on the data, you're now able to run real-time analytics on live transactional data. This is the beauty of S4 HANA. That's why we renamed the name of our ERP ECC technology to be S4 HANA, because S4 HANA was re-architected to natively run on HANA, so you can run analytics on live transactional data, both supported in real-time, in-memory first. We added on top of that many more multimodel engines. We can help you process spatial data. Where's the location of your customers relative to your storefront? Where are all the customers aggregated from a city, region perspective? Geospatial data allows you to understand the location of where to ship products to and from, where your customers are going to or where they're living. This gives you additional insights. How do you perform better as a business? The multi-model engines also offer advanced analytical capabilities like machine learning, predictive algorithms, so that you can predict how much inventory you need for next year or tomorrow. On top of that, we made it cloud ready. And not only on SAP's cloud platform, but multi-cloud. That means we support any cloud platform. Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, Alibaba Cloud, Tencent, you name it. Today we have now over 29,000 HANA customers, and this is significant. You know, prior to this, the legacy database architectures really dominated what you guys had to implement within your applications environment. You had to re-architect your business process to think about where does the data exist. Should I move the data here? How soon can I get it to the users? With this HANA architecture, you don't have to think about where is the data and how quickly your customers, your consumers, your users can get to that data. It's real time, it's instant. You do not have to worry about copying, moving, or duplicating the data. And today, we're going to make in-memory computing this real-time capability available to the masses, to more than just the customers that can afford it, to all customers, whether you wanted to deploy it in the cloud so you don't have to buy an appliance and actually spend all of that hardware and IT resources. You can basically turn it on using our Cloud HANA service. But more importantly, we re-architected our technology to support up-and-coming innovations. For example, Intel Octane DC persistent memory. And persistent memory was launched by Intel on April the 2nd. So if you don't know what persistent memory is, it's non-volatile data. Non-volatile memory. That means that when the power goes out on your server, you do not lose the data. It is retained. So the restart after the event of a power failure allows you to maintain not only the data that you had, but the speed at which you can restart your system significantly faster, over 12 times faster than doing it on disk. So SUSE and SAP has had a long history of co-innovating together, starting in 1999, and then just our journey continues. And as I said, even to today, SUSE now supports Intel Octane DC persistent memory. I'll cover that in a moment in terms of exactly how SAP and Intel are now bringing this capability to all customers. It's very exciting. It is game-changing. So why does it really matter? Why is the data management so important? 80% of organizations say that their legacy data architecture, the data technologies they have today, they cannot take advantage of the data that they have. And if you could, what are the potential ROI benefits? Over 547 times. Now, what is HANA today? And I want to explain, there are 3 areas where HANA really excels and gives you value. Number 1, the value proposition of HANA is that we help empower everyone with data. So any user can have the ability to gain that real-time data without waiting for IT, without all of the historical legacy issues. And by doing what we promise, which is democratizing in-memory computing, making it available to all customers, using the cloud as one of the ways to do that. Now, our technology is intelligent. Not only do we give you that machine learning, advanced analytical capabilities natively in HANA so you can process the data and gain real-time insights, we also are making it more intelligent for IT. We also offer it on all clouds, as we said, and then we deliver it cost-effectively using the Intel technology. I'm going to skip over to the Intel persistent memory. So exactly what is the capability here? We're talking about Intel Octane DC persistent memory. They launched this, and it is now available as of April the 2nd. The data is non-volatile. It doesn't disappear on you when the data goes down. And Intel and SAP co-innovated on this. We're the only database platform to take advantage of this Intel App Direct mode. So just because it's called persistent memory doesn't mean that when the power goes out, that you don't lose your data. The database technology have to be recoded to take advantage of this feature. So we're the only database platform that can truly take advantage of this non-volatile capability. So no other database vendor can claim that. You can, however, take advantage of the improvement in memory size. So per CPU, you can now support up to 4 terabytes of total memory. And to restart your system after the event of a power failure, some of our internal tests with Intel have proven that it's 12.5 times faster. One customer, Evonik, actually saw 17 times improvement in their startup time. Pretty amazing. Another really exciting feature of HANA is the ability to tier your data. Not every data should be in memory, right? You typically want the data that is most oftenly used by your business to be in memory, the hot data. But you want to sometimes move it into the warm storage and into disk or even to the cloud. Natively with HANA, you can do this on all types of data. So relational data, unstructured data, all types of data are now supported, such as the spatial data I mentioned earlier. GDPR and privacy is so important, and oftentimes many database technologies provide the masking ability, but when you mask the data, you have no ability to gain insights to it. It's opaque. So how do we change the game? How do we give people access to the data for insights without exposing personal, private, patient information, your social security number, things like that? Well, because of HANA's in-memory capability, we can, on the fly, mask the data as the user is querying the data from the database, using in-memory processing to mask that information. So you can run aggregates, you can do analysis on where are my customers located. One customer, Harris Logic, they're a provider of clinical studies and preventative measures. And their issue was they have HIPAA as a compliance issue, and therefore they cannot expose customer data on patients. But yet all of these healthcare providers needed to understand all of the trends so that they can offer better services. The only way they could do this was anonymizing the patient confidential personal identity, but yet providing aggregated information so that they can improve healthcare and mental health for patients. A really exciting example of how HANA is delivering on something that no other database platform offers today. Most database platforms will mask the data encrypted. Obviously, every database provider offers authorization. We're the only database platform to anonymize the data in real time in memory. So in conclusion, SAP HANA delivers the ability for you to gain intelligent insight into your data. We allow you to offer agility to deploy in the cloud, on premises, or on any cloud platform that you choose. And last but not least, we're making it more cost-effective by offering it as a service in the cloud, as well as making in-memory computing lower in terms of cost and efficiency because of the innovations we're doing with Intel on persistent memory. This is an overview of all of the functionality of HANA. It is truly an all-in-one business data platform. It provides everything from application development, all of these advanced analytical engines supporting things like spatial, predictive search, streaming analytics. You can do data virtualization, so you don't have to physically move all data into HANA. You can connect to it via virtualization technology like federation. You can do data quality, data cleansing, and you can connect to Hadoop if you want to. And then, of course, as any enterprise market-leading database platform can support, you can do all of these database functionalities. Modeling, admin, high availability, disaster recovery, multi-tenancy, multi-core parallel processing. And the key here is we can run analytical and transactional data processing on one data platform. So that same transactional database could also be your data warehouse. The data is copied one time, no duplication, no data movement. That is the beauty of HANA. A radical simplification of your data landscape. Last but not least, customers are voting with obviously their decisions to choose and adopt HANA at a significantly faster pace than most industry-leading legacy database providers. And we've validated that not only with our customer growth, but Gartner and Forrester market research, HANA is a leader and a strong leader. Gartner Peer Insights customers have chosen HANA as their Customer Choice Award winner as well. So customers are voting. And in conclusion, you can find out more on sap.com/HANA, or if there are any questions, happy to answer them.
All right, Philip, let's give Philip a big hand. Can you stick around for a minute?
Absolutely.
If you have a question,
yeah.
come on up and see Philip here, right here.